Hello everybody, welcome to another great episode of Hillbilly Select Reviews. Look at this cool bottle, please. Billy Goat Strut. Look at the picture, how cool it is. This is a rye whiskey, alright? And we're going to talk about it here on Hillbilly Select Reviews. Who's that, everybody? Who is it? It's Bourbon Bob.
Bourbon Bob. But let me tell you, Bourbon Bob, the only thing Bourbon Bob knows about this, let me see it, Johnny. When Johnny says the rye, the only thing I can tell you about this, it's at least 51% rye. Johnny's going to have to tell you everything else.
All right, here it is. It's actually 100%. It comes from Kentucky Artisan Distillery, okay? They have four customers. Barrel Bourbon, Jefferson's. You've heard of Jefferson's, and Bob, you have some Jefferson's.
Yeah, we have a little Jefferson. And
they're a minority shareholder. High Spire and Whiskey Row, which is their flagship. This rye you can only get at the distillery. Now that picture I showed you is actually designed by the owner. All right, Kentucky Artisan Distillery is in Crestwood, Kentucky. This is Billy Goat Strut North American whiskey. 50% of this rye is made at the distillery. The other 50 is sourced from Canada. They're wanting to make 100%, and by now they may. I bought this probably 2 years ago. They may be making 100% at the distillery. They've got some high marks on this rye for some reviews.
Poor little Johnny.
On the rye, yeah. Pour while I'm talking. Here we go. This is only available, I might have said it, at the distillery. You can only get this at the distillery, which is kind of cool. Do you have an age
statement on this, John?
No, it did not have an age statement that I found. They have another distillery in Ontario, Canada. It's probably where they sourced that other part of the rye. It's 110 proof. The owner is Steve Thompson. He's the one who created the label. And I think that's all I have to say about it. So let's see. Oh, well, I'll talk about Billy, the alley. That's an actual alley in Louisville. I've been on it. I know where it is. It's on Whiskey Row. And if you go to Louisville, they're reviving Whiskey Row, and they're putting a lot of new distilleries there. It was famous back in the day. They would make the whiskey there, and it's close to the Ohio River. They would actually roll the barrels from distilleries down to the river, load them on the ships, on the boats, and take them throughout the country. During the downtime, the people that work distilleries would actually have goat races in this alley, and it became known as Billy Goat Strut Alley. It's still there. Matter of fact, part of Angel's Envy is on this alley, and I've been on this alley many times. So it's actually an alley. It's a real alley in Louisville, and that's what this comes from. So let's go ahead and it's 100%.
Speaking of that, Johnny, giving them background, what are we getting ready to do?
Well,
what are we getting ready to introduce?
Well, two things. One, we just shot a series of affordable and attainable bourbons that we rated highly, and we did a review on them. It's very interesting. It's really cool the way we did and compared these bourbons to show the profile that if you follow along and you get these bourbons all under $50, some of them even in the 20s, that it'll really bring you into the bourbon world, and they're so different. You'll have to watch the series, but we're doing another series.
And this is
what
we're going to do. We're going to do a series introducing you what is bourbon, how bourbon is made, what makes it bourbon, what are the characteristics of bourbon. It's going to be a real educational series. It's based on the fact that we've taken classes, we've learned stuff, and we're going to share it with you.
Wait a minute. We're in the industry too, Bob. They don't know that. But.
Yeah, we're in the industry, but we're going to share it. And it's really exciting to me about sharing what is bourbon, what is not bourbon, what's whiskey, what's not whiskey, and that's coming up. So you're on our whiskey channel here. If you've not seen our bourbon channel, go to the Hillbilly Select Bourbon channel.
The playlist for bourbons, yes.
The playlist for bourbons, and do the bourbons.
I'll tell you, we did one on his collection back here. You'll see it in the bourbon playlist. And please look at it, like it, give him a view, because he's dying to get to 5,000. As we speak now, he's at about 4,500.
Right around there. Yeah.
So he needs 500 more. Help us out. Make sure you subscribe. Let's talk about this Billy Goat
Okay,
Strut
let's go to
run.
that. Now, what I do notice right off, Johnny, is it seems kind of light. And the color's kind of light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
So
that means it's not been sitting in the oak for a long time, has it? Probably not.
no, but did you say what the age statement?
No, I don't think it has.
I'm guessing probably not more than 4 to 5 years at the color.
No, yeah.
Yes.
Maybe
At the most.
yeah.
Well, yeah, maybe. Yeah, surely not.
And it doesn't have to be charred, like,
No.
so it could be oak without the char. Let me see what this says.
But if it's
Wow.
went into oak,
This has a cool story on the back, but I don't want to read it to everybody because it's too long. It's really cool though. Yeah. It's kind of what I summed up, but interesting. What do you smell there, Bob? Any leather or oak? Spices? You know, rye is very spicy.
I guess
like the
leather.
smell of that.
I guess leather. Well, I mean, what? I get
Well, I
some.
smell licorice like a nobody's business. Man, I smell licorice. I don't know if you smell it. I think I smell caraway seeds.
Well, now I'm out on that. But there was something unique about it that
I like that smell. I'm smelling licorice and caraway seeds.
it must be that because it's like a smell that's really unique that I just can't pinpoint.
Very good. Very, very good. Let's try this. Only available at the distillery, my friend.
In Crestwood, Kentucky,
Yes?
which is Oldham County, you say?
Oldham County, Kentucky. And I'll tell you what, it's right next to a, man, I can't remember. It's next to a beer place, and I can't remember what beer. Oh, right next door is a, and I can't remember the brewery, right? But it's a brewery, and there's also a meadery, and they have 2 restaurants. This is right next door. It's like a big place. There's 2 restaurants there, a meadery, which I've done a couple. If you look under my playlist under mead, I've done a couple of their meads, and I can't remember the name right now. A brewery, which they have the brewery's beers, but they also have like 60 beers on tap,
Nice.
including the breweries. It's a hell of a place right next door to this. Has a weird smell.
Wow.
What the hell is that?
It's something hit me. Hold on, I gotta do.
Is that the waffles?
No, I'm getting.
There is
It's almost
something.
like watermelon or something.
Is
in
it, well, the anise. Are you getting the licorice?
No, I'm not getting.
You're not
I'm
getting licorice.
something. I'm getting some kind of.
There is an odd thing there.
It's just
Something
I
jumping our
can't
head.
pinpoint what it is, man. But I could pick this out if you.
What's that Italian ice cream with the 3 flavors?
Spumoni?
Maybe it's pistachio.
Yeah.
Hazelnut?
No, it
Pistachio?
may be the pistachio. Maybe
It's a nut.
Yeah, it's.
So is it hazelnut, pistachio?
It's
It's supposed to have spumoni.
yeah. There, it's
Spumoni.
spumoni.
No, it's spumoni.
Spumoni.
Hey!
Oh, you Irish people that are lost now. I'm sorry. We've been filming for a while tonight, in case you can't.
Holy shit.
We'll edit that out for the kids watching.
The kids aren't watching this. It's whiskey.
Well, that's got the most unique flavor.
It does, and I like the
I
hell
can't
out
tell
of it.
you what it
It
is.
is weird. Let's figure this out. What the hell is that?
Oh my gosh. And it's not that it's unpleasant or pleasant.
No, surprising.
Unique.
The hell is it?
Unique. Like, if you drank this 16 years from now, if they give it to you again, you're going to remember it, right?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell this is.
I don't.
No, I gotta get another bottle. Let me tell you why. When they start making this at their own distillery, I want the one that has half the Canadian. We'll get both. We'll compare.
This is the most unusual stuff.
I know what it is. It's communion wafer. What? Taste it.
Communion.
Taste it. Tell me it's not a communion wafer.
I'm sorry.
Communion wafer? No. No. It is a different taste, isn't it? We can't describe it.
It is unbelievable. This is the most unbelievably unique anything I've ever drank.
It's not Spumoni, which was in the nose. It's not the
I wish your dad could tell us.
Yeah, he's a super
I wish your dad could tell us
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah.
I'll agree with him. It is the most unique flavor. Whether you like it, don't like it, but
That
it's
is weird.
unique. It's just unique.
Yeah, that's all we can say.
It's unique. What's the proof on this?
110.
Now, I would have not have guessed that. This could get you in trouble. Because, like, I could see mixing this with something sweet, a little fruit juice, hammering these back, you'd be in trouble.
What about Coke?
Yeah, well, or fruit juice or anything. What is that, John? Come on, help me out. It's the most unique taste.
Oh, okay. I told you. I said it was.
It's like ice cream
Is it
cone.
ready? Ice cream. Well, that's it. That's a wafer.
Ice cream cone.
That's the wafer.
It
It's the
is.
same thing. We're getting the same thing. That's what it
Yes,
is.
there's some kind of wafer.
It's
It
a
is.
combination between a communion wafer.
And an ice cream cone. Not as
An
sweet
ice
as
cream
an ice
cone.
cream cone. Not as bland as a communion wafer.
No, but somehow it's got. Okay, here's we're going to narrow this down. Some kind of it's rye, but it's got like a weedy
Wood cotton. I mean,
waffle ice cream cone.
this screams for a little something sweet in it.
But it's all rye.
This screams for mixing something sweet into this. Ginger ale.
Yeah, now I'm saying it's not sweet.
No, but if you put something sweet into it,
Ginger ale be good with this.
oh yeah, that's what it screams for a little something sweet.
It's 100% rye. It tastes like some kind of a wheat
waffle, yes.
waffle communion wafer.
What I will say is you will not
ice
drink
cream
this straight.
cone.
But if you mix this with like fruit juice, ginger ale, Coca-Cola, whatever, it's
Ginger ale.
going to add to the flavor. It's going to get a little kick. It's clean, it's refreshing, but it's just totally,
It is surprising.
it's just totally,
It's different.
it is totally different.
It is totally different. It's long before bourbon whiskey became a popular spirit. Whiskey made from rye and other grains was being distilled in the New World, which consisted of New England and the British territories of what is now called Canada.
But here's what I'm telling you, it's all rye, but you do not get a rye taste out of it.
No, it's weird.
It's like, well, it's rye, but there's no rye in it.
Well, these northern whiskeys eventually found their way to Kentucky and Louisville, and the docks and shipping port cargo was all loaded from river boats to be transported.
Mario, what do you think that is?
I'm having trouble reading this. I can't see.
Mario just got
By
no
wagons around the falls of the Ohio. The stevedores and rustabouts who serviced this trade were gamblers. They set up a racing venue for their entertainment in the alley behind the warehouses on Main and Market Streets. The alley just south of Main Street, or Whiskey Row, became popular for its goat races attended by common folk and local gentry alike. Wealthy Louisville gentlemen regularly attended these races
You're right.
and
It's licorice waffle. You're
strutted
right.
their stuff.
It's licorice
Thus,
waffle.
Bully Goat Street Alley became the Louisville legend.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's right. It's licorice waffle. I do not, if you told me that was rye, I would not even believe it. It's licorice waffle.
Yeah, it's I don't know
It
what
is
hell
the
it
most
is.
unique flavor.
It is, yeah, it is. Tell you, if you get to this, buy it.
Yeah. You put that out and you start asking people what it is.
Yeah, you know
we
what?
know what it is, and I don't know what
Yeah,
it is.
I wouldn't, because you know it's not bourbon. It doesn't taste like a traditional rye. I don't know what the hell I would have guessed that. If I was blindfolded, shit, man. I'm not sure what the hell I would think.
And
You know it isn't Scotch. I mean, are you going to guess Canadian whiskey? I don't.
yeah, well, I guess that's what you'd have to go
Yeah,
with.
that's what I have to guess.
It's an unknown, but it is.
And Canadian whiskey is generally rye.
It is the most unique taste, but it screams for it needs something sweet in it.
Yeah, it is.
It screams for it's a mixer. This screams
Yeah,
for
so
mixer.
you say a mixture as opposed to drinking it straight.
Yeah.
I think I agree with that.
Yeah, mix it with whatever your
ginger ale
favorite.
would be very good.
Your ginger ale, if you like sweet, mix it with anything. This is going to add some kick, some flavor to it.
Yeah.
But it is the most.
It is. It's cool.
It's like he's telling me it's 100% rye. I can't smell rye. I can't taste rye.
It's more weedy.
I get ice cream cone, waffle, licorice. I get everything but rye in this. It doesn't look like a rye.
It smelled. It had the nuts. It had the pistachio.
Yeah, no, it does have that.
Yeah.
And it does have that, but the taste is, and it could be pistachio, ice cream cone.
Spumoni. Spumoni. Say it right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think the people are either going, "What the hell is going on here? What is going on at Hillbilly Select Reviews?"
These two idiots don't know what they're even tasting.
We're picking it apart, folks. We've described the best we can.
No, I'm telling you, of all the stuff, the most unique thing, if you gave me that,
This is how.
and I was in another country, I wouldn't know what, I wouldn't know it was rum, I wouldn't know what the hell
I
it
know
was.
they were, but I know what it isn't. This is how we go above and beyond here at Hillbilly Select Reviews. We get stuff like this. You can only get it, but this is amazing. Now, tell the people what they need to do.
What they need to do, what y'all need to do for us,
Come on.
because we do all this for you. We drank all this bourbon, rye, for you. All you need to
Do
do
we
is
like drinking these delicious
subscribe.
whiskeys?
Subscribe. And as you subscribe, go to Johnny's channels. He's got coffee channel. He's got tea channel.
Playlist.
He's got playlist. I'm sorry. He's for everybody, for whatever you like.
If it's a
He's got-
delicious beverage, I review it.
or what? Yes, he's got everything. So just
Now,
like
what happens
that.
if these people come to Lowell or to Lexington?
If the people come over to Lexington,
We're gonna meet up with them. We've already done it with some people.
reach out to us on the channel. We'll hook up with you. We'll do something, but
Nice drink.
we'll have a drink. But the thing is,
Can't do it right now.
just give us the big thumbs up and go back and watch the videos. And we do this because it's a passion, and like this is we've done a series of 16, 20 videos. I don't even know. This is the most unique. We'll get off the air here, and I'll say, I don't even know what the hell that was.
We're gonna talk
Yeah,
about We're gonna talk about this.
yeah, we will definitely be talking about this because this is worth trying for the sake. It's just unique.
Matter of fact, I want to do this on air right now. Bob, let me have this.
Oh, see, he's giving me a 40-year-old bottle of bourbon, and he's giving me a 3-year-old bottle. We don't know what it is.
But he can try it with his food. So, all right, you know what? Try it and let me know what people think.
Until the next time, guys, give us a thumbs up.
Thank you,
Hey,
everybody.
Calvin. Shout out to Calvin.
Calvin's Corner, 72.
Calvin's Corner 72.
All right,
Shout
buddy.
out.
And your buddy from Menard, what's his name? The one-
Alvin Ostra and my buddy Drew.
Drew.
Shout out to all y'all.
Love you all.
Give us one friend each. There you
All
go.
right, bye-bye.